Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. We're going to do a slightly different reading than what I normally do. We're going to do an all signs reading. I'm going to be pulling cards for each of the signs to check what your energy is like under this new moon right now. This new moon starting out in the Scorpio season. It's a lot of readers are going to be talking about it. A lot of intuitives, a lot of psychics, clairs are going to be talking about this new moon because like the moon is very significant in our everyday life. The moon actually kind of has the power to really bring light to our subconscious if you pay attention to the energy that the moon brings. And the energy of the moon is how we take care of ourselves. And that's usually a reflection of how our mother took care of us, and then how we take care of those ourselves in our grown life, and as parents, how we take care of our kids, our home life, how we choose to surround ourselves, how we nurture that, and the cravings that we have, like all of the cravings that we have for people, for places, for things, for stuff. Cravings comes from the moon. The new moon, it gives you a chance to really take a look at the whole moon cycle coming forward for the next month and plant seeds and set intention. But it's a really great idea to do that with some education in mind, like what really taking a look at the goals that you have and really picking through them and what is realistically going to help you for your greatest and your highest good over the next month. Keeping in mind though that the full moon this month is going to be in Taurus, and that I believe is going to really shake people up. The things that you have been cowardice about, cautious about, it's almost gonna like turn that head. Turn you on your side. The things that you have been hesitant about taking steps forward on, it's almost like the universe is going to be tapping you on the shoulder and saying, nope, now is the time. Now is the time to take said steps. So you're going to come out of this cautious mode on certain parts of your life, or one very important part of your life, and you're going to see that really like starting an energy of move forward on it, right? No more should you be standing still on fill in the blank, whatever it is I'm reading for a lot of people. This Scorpio new moon is going to be asking you, and the Scorpio season is going to be asking you to really take a deep dive inside. A lot of people watch tarot readings without even realizing the spiritual aspect about it. And the Fool's Journey is really in tarot, is really taking a look at like an idea of one person's life and how they transition through the ebb of and flows of their life, the cycles of their life. And it's really Spirit's way of saying, and this is where you take a look and you heal, and this is where you self-evaluate, and this is where your goals are, and this is what you're able to conquer, so on and so forth, your challenges, so on and so forth. A lot of it has to do with asking you to really take a deep look at your life and heal where you need to heal, pause when you need to pause, reflect when you need to reflect, and move forward and release whenever you need to move forward and release. The work that this Scorpio new moon and the Scorpio season is going to be asking you to do is going to be the work that you haven't been wanting to do. Dark night of the soul is this idea of healing. The skeletons in the closet, the places where you went wrong, the places where other people mishandled you, where you mishandled other people, and you just had decided to like ignore it or put that in a box for later, write it down and put it in your back pocket for later. This is Scorpio season saying, nope, here it is. Remember, you did this thing, you didn't do this thing, you saw this thing, and you hadn't actually taken the time to reflect and heal and release from it. So I'm going to give you the energy to do that. It's going to be hard for a lot of people, especially if you don't have the tools. That said, I offer personal readings. I offer venting sessions, which is good for those people who just need to hear somebody to talk to. And I offer coaching sessions. All that information is down below. I am doing a November sale on SALE on some of my personal readings. So definitely take a look at my website. Yeah, let's go. Oh, yeah, that's what I meant to say. I lost my voice a couple of days out of this week. And so if I'm sounding a little then it's because of that. But I'm wearing a mic right here. That's what this is on my shirt. So I'm not having to shout too much. And I apologize. If you don't like the way I sound, bye-bye, toodaloo, you can leave. If you want to come back next week, I can promise you I will be feeling better by then. But I didn't want to miss out on this new moon energy. I didn't get to do a reading yesterday on Halloween. I felt like I was like an 85-year-old chain smoker with a whistle caught in my throat. So I'm feeling a little bit better and I'm sounding just slightly better. So that's why I'm here today. All right, so we're going to go through all the signs, starting with the sign of Aries. Spirit, help me deliver a clear and concise message for those tuning in. Aries, should anything weird pop up, immediately return it to sender. I don't want to hear it. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on the viewer. What do you have for Aries, please, Spirit? One more shuffle. Spirit says another shuffle. All right, here we go. Aries. Pentacles, and Ace of Cups. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles, you've been really focused on connections. And I think that they're in your recent past, there was like potentially somebody that you were connected to maybe in the past, and you were either trying really damn hard to release this person and find yourself again, or in your recent past somebody, or in your recent, like recently, somebody came to you from your past out of hiding and was like, hey, would you like to try to work on things? Would you like to try to revisit? And I don't know if a lot of you accepted yes on that, because right now in your present energy, you're really just trying to work on yourself and plan for your future. It's almost like as if this old energy came up, and even if they didn't say, hey, do you want to work on things again, you could tell that's what their energy was. And so they came back some way. Either they actually came back, or you just started thinking about them a lot, or multiple connections a lot. And you were like, that person better not show up again. That person better not show up again. Or this Scorpio season had you already in the recent past, the last couple of weeks, taking a look at these relationships that you used to be in and saying, I don't want to show up like that again in my future. And so right now that's what you're doing. You're really just working on yourself. Let me see what it is that you're doing. You're working on wish fulfillment. You got the Star card. You're really inspired to cut these, you gotta cut it. You got the Ten of Swords. You really are inspired to find fulfillment within yourself, regain faith, a faith in like a spiritual faith or something. Faith, just period, faith in yourself, that you can show up different, that you have the ability and the grit to see yourself through this. You're trying to find freedom from these energies that are pulling you back. Let's see, you got a Wisdom card. You are being called to serve and mentor, be a guiding light, a role model. It's like almost like these people from your past that you were thinking about, or these situations from your past situationships, workplaces, so on and so forth, that just started rearing their ugly head to you, either actually physically or just in your head. It's almost like the way that you're going to show them the way is through you. I'm getting this hermit with this lantern, and the hermit carries the star with it in the lantern. So I'm really getting like you showing the way you show somebody the way towards healing, to not be toxic anymore, or to show them up, is by you healing yourself. I get reminded of that show. Khloe Kardashian had a show, was called Revenge Body or something like that, where, you know, it's like a breakup, you know, the whole idea of like when you break up, you end up like going back to the person you were before, like physically, like you lose all the weight and stuff like that. So I think weight has something to do with it. I think finding healthy boundaries, the way that you got to show them out or show who you really are is by finding who you used to be, like that, not who you used to be in that you're stepping back spiritually, but almost that you're finding this vigor again. Flames of passion comes up for you. Let the flames of your passion light your way to be mindful of the fires that may ignite on the journey. So I might be talking to somebody who has not yet had somebody from their past rear their ugly head, or rear their head, depending on how you look at them. But know that you are so much elevated from where you used to be, that when and if they do, you will be able to stand in a place of new, in a place of strength, and maintain healthy boundaries. Pride, arrogance, and stubborn. Foundation. Yeah, this is the other people looking at you, the haters looking at you. Foundation, abandoned, pride. Like their pride, I think for some people, if you're feeling their energy head towards you, people from the past, whoever it is, it could be like I'm getting like a mother figure, because I said mother earlier when I was talking about the moon, but like a toxic family member or something like that. Their pride will not let them come to you and say sorry. Some of their heart, like I'm getting choked up in my throat. Yeah, they can't do it. I'm really getting heavy family vibes off of this. And by you continuing forward to your glow up, it's going to make them feel abandoned, but that's not your problem, Aries. That is not your problem. Spirit, can you tell me why I have an Ace of Cups in reverse for the Aries? Why do I have an Ace of Cups in reverse for the Aries? I got a few cards. Oh, I got somebody coming towards you. With the King of Cups is actually coming towards you. So I feel like you've got love coming towards you, like when you least expect it. I feel like there's some people that are out there that have given up on love, had tried to manifest and tried to manifest and tried to manifest, and nothing was coming through. And I think I believe that it has a lot to do with some stagnancy, some stagnant energy in your field from these past situations that you still haven't gone through and fully released. But so while you're looking down and you're working on those old connections, oh, sorry, that's the wrong card. While you've been looking down and working on these old connections, over here, Spirit has been creating the way forward towards you on your path, this King of Water. So you're going to be over here working on yourself, and boom, something's going to hit you right in your face. And that's this King of Water. It's going to be, you're just going to be like so, joy comes to mind. Like, oh wow, oh hey, oh wow, hey. I want to know why it is that you got this Four of Swords. Why do we get this Four of Swords? It could be a lot of late night talking on the phone. It's a lot of talking. Really good communication. Really good communication with this. I'm getting this idea of taking it slow for the Aries. Taking it slow for the Aries. Okay, so that's for the Aries. We're gonna move forward. I'm trying to put all my cards up. Okay, so what do we have? 1530 for the Taurus. 1530 for the Taurus. All right, Rams. They just left. No, they didn't. The Aries are sticking. The Aries are sticking by because I've got quite a few Aries, I think, out here that are connected to the bulls. And so they're going to be cross-watching. Hey, girls. Hey, boys. I see you. I feel you. But this is for the Taurus. Okay. All right. Let me clear this energy and move towards Taurus. How are you guys doing today? Welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Taurus tuning in. Should anything weird or just negative pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on the reader. Okay, Taurus. Taurus. We got the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. We have the Ten of Swords in the upright in your present energy. And then we've got the King of Pentacles in your future. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse is just you feeling stifled. Feeling like you over-invested in a situation. Your present energy of you being in the Ten of Swords is you just saying, I'm done with that. I'm done with that. Whatever it is, by any means necessary. I will, you can see the horizon. You can see beyond the pain, even though you still have a lot of pain that you have to process from being in the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, but you can see a horizon on the other side of this emotional turmoil that looks good to you. It's stability on the other side. With this being it's Mercury, I'm getting Mercury and I'm getting Sun off of this. So you're now finding your voice because what you are seeking is a release, a bright horizon. That works for you, Taurus. All right, let's get some more about yeah, this moon is going to really be aiding you. This new moon, set your intentions, Taurus. What is it? What is it that you see? Ask yourself, what is it that you see off in the distance that looks better than the land that you're on now? What is it that you see? Okay, so I'm being called to colors, okay? So I'm getting orange. Hold on. I don't have my, there we go. All right, so I'm getting orange on the position that you're at right now. Yeah, that's where I was getting the idea of you feeling stifled, of you feeling capped out. You're in a place of stagnancy, a place of a lack of growth. But off in the horizon, what I'm seeing is yellow. So we got orange and we got yellow. So I'm looking at the chakras right now. And this is you wanting to be confident in who you are again. This 10 is like you're releasing this almost fear. Yeah, you were ignoring yourself in the recent past, Taurus. And this moon that I was talking about at the beginning of the video, this moon in this full moon in Taurus is really going to bring some stuff to light for you. Do not be afraid, Taurus, of the feelings. Being a spiritual person or being a faithful person, or being a religious person does not necessarily mean that you need to be afraid. It does not also mean that you need to be afraid of your feelings. Feel your feelings. You must, in order to really work through them and release them. And forgive yourself. This is a 9. You're getting a lot of really good numbers. They're suggesting to me that you're very near an end of a cycle. I'm getting real, like your future is the Wheel of Fortune. Your future, I'm also getting World card. But these moon cycles really set an intention for the small bites, Taurus, small bites. For the, like, don't do like 3, 5, 10, the rest of your life planning. Just like for the next 30 days, what do I need to get done? What can I handle? If you even need to schedule a rest period, that's where exactly you need to be. Movement. I got this for you in your reading last time, Taurus. Movement. You need to, you will make good progress now. Now that you're actually speaking your piece, and you will be able to overcome any obstacles in your path. That's that movement card. I love it. I love it. I love it when I can, if it's the same people watching the videos, I love it when I'm still picking up on your energy from the last read. If you're a Taurus and you don't know what I'm talking about because you didn't see the last Taurus reading, check it out on my playlist, okay? Answers unfold. Keep your mind open and be willing to learn from this experience. The only way that you're going to make changes happen in your future is if you learn from your present and your past. The only way to make things different in your future is if you live in your present and you learn from your past. I'm also being told, like, it's okay to sleep. Sleep. It's okay to sleep. All right, why do we have this? I actually was going to ask, why do we have this King of Pentacles in reverse for your future position? But now I know what it is. Excuse me, and I apologize. I'm sorry, I don't know if my mic is really picking that up. This is, if I'm talking to a Taurus that's going through a divorce, you're really focused on the money. Yeah, wow, you're really focused on the money. That's your ego. Praise God. Listen, the divine is really talking in this message right now to you. You let go. And I did a reading for you a few weeks ago too, Taurus. It's more like this, like you need to let go of that. The cost that it's going to cost you right now pales in comparison to the riches that you're going to receive in your future when you just let that ish go. When you find your freedom. Because now I want to ask, what is Taurus going to find energetically? What's on their path? What's on their path? Gonna make a change for what's in my life. Hey, I'm not gonna continue to murder that song, but maybe you should probably listen to Man in the Mirror, right? What's on your path? Check this out, the King of Pentacles upright. So right now you're really operating an ego, like you're just like, but the money though, but this is mine. This is mine. Like if you're getting a divorce, you're like, that's my car, that's my couch, that's my, just let it go, let it go. Because what you are seeking is the freedom. What you are seeking is being that confidence in who you are with that yellow, with that chakra. Right here in the middle. Boop, boop, boop. Just really getting this, I am confident. But you're seeking, you can't not find that if you're operating an ego. This is your future. Dust yourself off and try again. Hey, you can dust it off and try again. Try again. Whoa. Aaliyah, I'm so sorry, honey. My voice is gone. My voice is gone. Let me get for the Taurus, let me get some, I'm being told to give you guys a hug. Because it's like the Taurus that I'm tuning into that's constantly coming to my channel, they know what they need to do. Y'all know what y'all need to do. I feel like there's a little bit of just scarcity mindset. Excuse me. Hold on. Hold on. My goodness. Excuse me. I had to go reconfigure myself. I feel like some of you guys are sick. My ears are clogged. I feel like some of you guys are sick. Not just sick and tired of being sick and tired, but like I get reminded of a story. Janet Jackson was talking about one of her husbands. She knew that the marriage was over because she had, I guess, broke her nose during a rehearsal. And when she was laying in the bed in pain, like, I guess all he could talk about was the next day. And he wasn't even focused on her pain. So I feel like you're dealing with an energy of somebody who's just never really been focused on you, your pain, your growth, your feelings, your emotion, like any of that. And that's something that you're going to have to be, that spirit is telling you that you're going to need to work through and release, but you have to use your voice. No longer should you be afraid. You got Guinevere. The romantic stirring in your heart have propelled the universe to deliver great love to you. It's almost like as if you can see in that horizon this idea of love, and spirit is like, yeah, that's intended for you. Get up and get out of where you're at right now, because we're trying to make a pillow, a bed ready for you somewhere else. And then you also got Mother Mary. Have faith in your prayers. All have been heard and are being answered. Okay, Taurus. That sounds like a great, like, you got this from the universe. All right, moving on. Gemini at, let's say, 2725. All right, I'm making my notes so I can timestamp. All right, thank you, Spirit. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Geminis tuning in. Should anything weird pop up, you immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it here, and I don't want it on me. Gemini. Let's see here. What message do you have for the Geminis? All right, here we go, Gemini. Okay, so we got two cards to start us out with. We got the Hierophant in reverse, and we got the Knight of Swords in reverse. It's almost like you've taken a step back from a place, a position, you know, like from conformity. From whatever it is, I feel like you needed to do it because you were about to meet someone outside, like lose your shit. So you had to like take a step back and say, you know what, I'm going to step back. I'm going to step down. Let me get one more on this card. Because you weren't sure if you stayed where you were, if whatever, I think this has to do with work and career. If you stayed where you were like, I'm going to make a fool out of myself and you. In your recent energy, in your current energy right now, you have the Seven of Cups in reverse. Face reality. Every moment without you seems like eternity. I'm begging you, come back to me. Is that Drew Hill? I was just channeling a song with this Seven of Cups in reverse. And I got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups with the Seven of Cups. You made the right decision to step back. I'm still getting this Drew Hill song. Come back to me. Why am I getting this song, Spirit? Can you give me some cards to help me figure out why it is that I'm getting this song for Gemini? I just get like I'm getting this idea of like got you, like got you, got you. But you know what? I'm not gonna say anything because I don't want to take all my earrings. I don't want to fight you. I don't want to fight. But there's love here. You're typically, or you try to be like this even kilter, this idea, the persona that you're personifying in this connection is, I'm going to handle this differently than I've handled my connections before. I'm going to be even kiltered. But you just recently got triggered. And by not acting on whatever it was that triggered you, you chose wisely. And you are now moving forward with your emotions like it's like they're supposed to be with this Queen of Cups. Oh, justice. Yeah, you made the right decision, Gemini. You made the right decision. You really used your internal strength. You really dug 10 toes down deep to not say anything and not react the way that you used to react. Like, no, I'm better than that. And you proved yourself right. You are better than that. This is you really standing in a very balanced position by the fact that you put up boundaries. This is really you shining is what I'm getting. To give me more on this Gemini's current energy, please. Gemini, please. They told me to, and they gave me two. I knew that was going to happen. Strategy and authority. Yeah, your strategy really worked for you, Gemini. You were like, this is saying clashes with the boss or challenges to your personal power will propel you to respond. Choose peaceful solutions if you can. What did I say? Honey don't have no voice, but she's still speaking the truth. What did I say, Gemini? The cards called it. This is a really good strategy. This is how you should be handling things. This is how you should be handling things for yourself in the future. I am in no way, shape, or form saying not to use your voice, but I am in every way saying, according to spirit, according to the cards, continue not to choose violence, for sure. You got the Queen of Wands in the upright position for your future. This is you just really just like, I mean, looking good and feeling good. Feeling good like I should. Da, 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 da. Feeling blessed, never stressed. That's what I'm getting for you, for your future. Yeah, this is really good fire energy. Really, really good fire energy. It's very balanced, very much balanced. The emotions are balanced with that Pisces energy, and the actions are balanced with that Aries energy. The Five of Cups. Okay, so you got the Five of Cups, and then you got the Seven of Swords. Excuse me, the Eight of Swords. In your future position to clarify this Queen of Wands, because you haven't chose wisely in the past, and you were confused on which way to go. Like sometimes I think Gemini struggles with the duality that you have inside of you, and this is almost like spirit is saying no. No, continue on this path. You're not going to have any regrets with this Knight of Swords. Speaking this newer version of you is going to lead you to loving yourself again and finding good, pure connections, friendships, love, so on and so forth outside of you. And this you got queens all over the place, queen. You know, it doesn't have to be a female that I'm talking to, but this is like really like nurturing energy, like, but it's also very empowered energy at the same time. This is you being fully capable of taking control. You showed yourself. This is you saying, this is the universe saying, hey, you just showed yourself what you can do. Let's continue along this path. And my suggestion to you, Gemini, is to continue to be grateful for these lessons learned to the universe, but then also to tell the universe, hey, I'm ready. Show me how good it can get. Show me how good it can get. All right, that's your reading, Gemini. Thank you. Up next, we have Cancer. Cancer, what are we at? 3602. 3602 for Cancer. Okay. I like this long video. I like going through it. All right, Cancer. Oh. We got the the Queen of Swords that popped out for you already. All right, well, we'll keep that, but that's not going to be the full 3-card spread, but we'll figure out why this Queen of Swords just came out for the Cancer. Okay, all right, help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Cancers tuning in. Should anything weird or strange or negative pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it on me. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Cancer. Something about being principled. Something about having high principles. All right, so you have been just working, just digging down and working, reflecting on things that have been happening to you throughout your life. My mouth is itchy for you guys, Cancer. Mouth is itchy. Reflecting on the things that you have said to people, the things that you said you were going to do that you didn't show up for. And now my head itches with that, so probably dead on for the Cancers. Yeah, but you're just really been digging deep. Let me get another card for Cancer. You've been looking back at, I got the Justice card. You've been looking back at the cards that have been dealt to you, pun intended, pun not intended. And just like really reflecting on that. That's what you've been doing. Cancer, I got this, in your current energy, I got the Hangman in the reverse with the Queen of Swords in the upright. I feel like as if, you're trying to cut emotions out. I feel like as if you're trying to cut emotions out and say, hey, if I just approach my future by just thinking with my head, where is that going to get me? I'm gonna do things differently. I'm getting like a distempered shot, like almost like as if you're trying to be somebody different than who you are at the core, because that's your way of approaching situation. You feel like okay, so you're taking a look at the whole saying, like, to approach a situation the same way over and over again is the definition of insanity. So you're taking that to heart and you're like, okay, cool. So I've always been very emotionally led. What is it going to look like if I just cut the emotions out? And that's your current energy. I don't know, Cancer, what is it going to look like if you just cut the emotions out? Let's see here. What is it going to look like? You have the Page of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the the Page of Swords. I think it's gonna look like it's not gonna work for you. Because what is Romeo and Juliet? Juliet says, what a rose, what does she say? Oh my gosh. Would a rose not smell the same? Like a rose, like a name, what's in a name? You know, would a rose not be named a rose still? Listen, you're a Cancer. Excuse me. That's what the cards are trying to say. You're a Cancer. Okay. So you can definitely find a balance. You can definitely find a balance between your emotions and just speaking, just using your head. Yes, you can. And what that's going to do is that's going to elevate you to a stronger, more passionate Cancer is finding the balance. So, if I'm talking to a very sexually driven Cancer, it's like you're like, I'm not going to think with my lower parts anymore. I'm going to think with my head. You know, use the right brain, as they say. But that's not getting you anywhere. It's almost like you have to find the balance. Emotionally driven is good as long as it's tamed, and that's when you find okay, an emotionally driven person doesn't always have to emotionally react to things, hence this Queen of Swords. Sometimes you switch that off and then you turn on the intellect and having a very organized and methodical approach to things. And it's going to elevate you. It's going to elevate you. You're going to just take a step up once you realize in this current energy that that's what you need to do, is find that balance. Why is this the Six of the Six of Swords? Okay, the Six of Swords. This is moving. So you're moving forward, and right now you've got the Lovers in reverse. Cancer? Okay, Cancer. I'm trying to pick up on what Spirit is telling me, Cancer. So you do have a new beginning coming towards you that you were just like, I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is what I want. It could actually be in the same relationship that you're in right now, if you are in a relationship. Excuse that. It sounds like there's a need for an apology for how you've been behaving, though, Cancer. It sounds like it to me. Let me get one more for Cancer, please. More for Cancer. I'm laughing because then I got in your current position, you got the Page of Cups upright, and then in the future position, you got the Page of Cups in reverse. It's you're trapped up here, Cancer. Like, you need to release yourself of this bondage. Like, the biggest thing that I'm getting for you, Cancer, is that, because I'm really focusing on this 6, and for me, 6 is forgiveness. Like, you need to forgive, not forgive and forget. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Who does the video when they are sick? I didn't have a cough before I started the video, though. I was just nasally. It sounds almost like you need to do some inner work, and you need to really be more kind of almost spiritual about your approach of self, and you need to figure out who you are and who it is that you want to be and how it is that you want to approach relationships. It's almost like you need to pause, because there's some stuff that's showing up in your future that if you don't actually literally take the time to pause and release the past, who you were in the past, who people were towards you in the past, then it's going to show back up, and it's going to continue to show up in your future over and over again. With this World card, it's going to continue to show up because it's the World. Excuse that. Hold on. Just a second. Let me get clarity because short term. Okay. So it'll continue to show up. However, it's within your power to change that and to complete those cycles. Almost like as if this reading is like a aha moment, a spark to light the fire underneath you, and to realize that this is just a temporary setback, but there's a way to change the cycle into your favor, and accomplish what it is that you're looking to accomplish in relationships, period, in your future, in your very near future. Cancer. Poker face. I think this is saying like by you almost pretending to be somebody who you're not at the core, then there's going to be somebody that's going to be able to pick up your tell. Like when you play poker, some people who study others, they can tell when you're lying, they can tell when you're being fake. You're going to eventually develop a tell if you haven't already, and somebody's going to call you on that in your very near future. So this can all be avoided if you sit down and do the work, Cancer, and you realize, you really ask yourself, who do I want to be? Who am I? And how do I want to present myself in my world? And who do I want to allow in my world? Yeah, so I got the someday card, and or the one day card. And and that's really speaking with the short term card. This is literally just saying one day you'll get there. I promise you, short term. This is all short term. One day you'll get there. What advice do you have? What advice do you have for Cancer? For Cancer, what advice do you have? Release. You need to release what has been holding you back. Like I said, the past, how you were in the past. Transform, alchemize what you want your future to look like. You can rise up from the ashes. You can burn it all. You can burn it all down to release it. You need to process it first, though, so that you can make sure it doesn't show up in your future. This is exactly everything I've been saying. All right. Thank you, Cancer. That is your reading. Let me situate these cards. And we are going to Leo next. Thank you, Spirit. We are going to Leo next. All right, we're going to Leo. Leo, what do we got? 4743. Leo. Okay. Hey, Leo. Welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee, if you are just skipping to here. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to Leos tuning in, or cross-watcher. Welcome. Should anything weird or negative pop up, immediately return it back to the sender. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on my household, and I don't want it on those tuning in. Okay, here we go. Leo. Leo. Five of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot, and then you got the Four of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Pentacles upright in your future position. So you just had to like release something. You had to let it go. It was a slow and long and drawn out recovery. You're slowly starting to come out of that. You can see, you're not quite at the end of the tunnel, but you can see the light now. You're no longer looking down in dismay. You're looking up in hope for the Leos. You got the Chariot in your current position. And this is kind of bleeding from your last chapter over into your new chapter. Like you finally have found some strength, some stability. Some of y'all had to move away, like literally actually move away. new house, new home, new city, new state, new country, new job, new you, new boo, new body, because I just heard new booty, new booty, new booty, Djibouti. Some of y'all moved to Africa. All right, Leo. Some of y'all are from Africa. Something about that. There's something about Africa here. All right, here we go. The Tower. Which, yeah, you got 2 sevens in your spread just now in your current energy. So this is you, almost like as if you were hiding, like in hermit mode, and then now you're like ready to step out into the world. It wasn't like the Tower moment for you was changing your perspective. The Tower moment for you was busting out of your cocoon, like the whole idea of the caterpillar and the butterfly. Yeah, you were definitely in a state of recuperation, but now now you have been given this idea of, this is how I'm going to communicate my objectives from now on. Healing. There's a lot of healing. Right now, the ace that you have for yourself is the Ace of Swords. No? Okay. 2 more for Leo, please. 2 more for Leo. There's a lot of air energy for a fire sign. So this has probably been, not probably, this has just been so difficult. But you're digging your way out of it. Like, 2 of Cups. Excuse me. Excuse me. You're digging your way out of it. And you could, like I said earlier, I said like a new boo, new booty. New booty, new you. It is now, so you go from having a lot of air to now having a lot of water. And this is, right now, you're showing up as the Queen of Cups. And then here's your Ace of Cups. Yeah, so you're really just, I want to get more on this new boo, new you. I want to get more on this new boo for the Leos. Because this 2 of Cups. Tell me more about this 2 of Cups. Because then we got the Queen of Cups, and then we got the Ace of Cups. So I'm wondering, we got clinging, apology, nourishing. Okay. So what is this? Forgiveness, return. Some of y'all are like, they're not returning back to me. It took me so long to recover from this. Finding self. Yeah, this is it. This is not you going back to them or them coming back to you. This is you really just like releasing it. You're releasing it. You're releasing it. You're releasing it. Hold on, give me a second. I'll be right back. All right, Leo, I'm back. So this person that you released probably, I feel like their energy is still clung on to you. They're still like stuck like glue, a little bit Velcro-y. And I think that you're kind of in the mix of figuring out boundaries, to understand that no is a complete answer and a complete statement. And this person might have come back with a half-fed apology, but you were like, no, absolutely not. They might even be jealous of you withdrawing your energy. But this is all working out for your greatest and highest good, because in your future position is you showing up as the Queen of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups in reverse. You're moving on from the hurt. You are moving on from the hurt. Let me get these. Let me get more for Leo. So your future is looking good. Your future is looking good, Leo. Emptiness echoes. In absence, feel the lonely space, yearning for the comfortable present. Okay, so in your future is looking good, and I feel like you're going to almost want to try to fill a void as soon as you start feeling better, as soon as you start feeling this other person's energy to detach from you, for the Leo. But you're working towards the gold in your future, and this could actually be money. This could actually be money, but this really, what I'm getting off of this, especially with this Queen of Pentacles, is that right in your future, your near future, really needs to be the goal really needs to be is self-love and nourishing. Because why, Spirit? What does the Leo have to look forward to in their future? Because why, Spirit? Why is the Spirit? What does the Leo have to look forward to in the future? Six of Cups. And the Chariot again, so 777, the Chariot twice. You have fulfillment coming towards you in the future, victory coming towards you in the future, a potential new relationship coming towards you in the future. Hold on. The moon just wanted to pop out and I dropped it. It didn't fall on the floor because Spirit's like, drop that on the floor. No, I literally just flew it out. Another fire sign, potentially, coming towards you after this full moon in Taurus. Yeah, so you got some work to do right now, and mainly that's you setting your boundaries and continue to stay in your boundaries, Leo, because this other person is like clinging onto your energy, even if they're not in your face and they're not giving you half apologies or making excuses for their behaviors. They're still thinking about you, and by them thinking about you, that's them trying to keep you in your energy field. So it'll probably be a good idea if you did some energy work, energy release, maybe some Reiki, or using crystals, or using prayer and meditation, cleansing yourself multiple times to get them to release them. You can ask your spirit guides, God, whoever it is that you sit with, to help release and continue to release for your greatest and highest good. But Leo, you guys are on the right path, and so keep it up is what Spirit is saying. All right, thanks, Leo. Right now we got Virgo. Give me a second. Virgo coming up. Okay, Virgo. I had to put a cough drop in because I keep coughing, which was not a symptom of my sinus infection earlier, which is interesting. Okay, Virgo, help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Virgos watching me right now. Should anything negative or weird pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it here, I don't want it on my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. Virgo, what do we got for Virgo? Indecision about something, Virgo? I flipped it, I'm sorry. All right, so the first card that you got up is the Ace of Cups. I flipped it. It was always going to be in the upright, so we're going to keep it in the upright, and I apologize for that. In your current energy, you've got the King of Cups. In your future energy, you have the Nine of Swords. We're going to get clarifiers. Okay, so you just had recently just felt like, I just heard hot shit. Recently, you just felt like hot shit. You just been feeling real positive, real connected, and just chill, just real chill, just real chill. There's some sort of loss that's popping up in your near future that's leaving you anxious, and that's what I'm going to focus on. That's what we need to focus on. We understand that the Libras have just been chilling, hanging out. But what is this Nine of Swords in their future, please, Spirit? One. Libra. Libra. Something about your marriage or your current relationship. You feel like as if you've been giving too much of yourself, maybe paying one too many bills. But I think it's going to be like a small hiccup, because I get this, you kind of really like standing your ground, and you eventually get the 9 of Cups showing up in like in the outcome, like almost immediately. Like this is real quick. It goes 9, 5, 7, 8, 9. 9, 5, 7, 8, 9. So it's like almost an immediate turnaround. So there's some sort of hiccup, I think, in your relationship that's going to leave you feeling like, is this it? Is this like the end? Like maybe even like a really, it's like an argument or a misunderstanding. For those of you who are not in a relationship, this is why am I picking up the American election for you? Why am I picking up the election? This is very interesting. Why am I picking up the election? Let me get some clarifiers on this. So I think maybe you might be heavily invested in this election, and then it's going to be a no, oh yes sort of thing wherever it is that you lie on that on that duality. It's just saying be patient. It's coming. It's coming. And we all know that, right? Next month. I'm not getting into that though, but that's definitely something for somebody out there who is a Libra, a Virgo, watching this watching this reading. What else do you have for the Virgos watching this reading? Answers: you will resolve your current situation soon. Work wise. You find unique ways to stand out. You find a new opening with job security. Adventure, make exciting work moves happen. I think for those who are just kind of teetering on work, like maybe feeling kind of lackluster about the job that you're currently in, I think that that's going to pick up here pretty soon. And it might even be like an away job site, like being able to leave just getting like a change of perspective, maybe moving your desk, getting a new coworker in that's going to make things more lively. You know, a lot of how I resonated with the jobs that I've had in the past had to do with my coworkers, like how good the camaraderie was at work. So it looks like that might be changing. Okay, Virgo, I apologize. I was coughing, but now I'm back. Okay, so we got labyrinth of change that came up for you as far as like work is concerned. And I said of change, but it said choices. But what I'm getting off of this really heavily is that you're going to have a choice coming up, a directional shift. Do you continue to go down the same direction for work, or do you take this pivot that's going to be offered to you to make your work life that much easier, to add a collaboration? I keep getting this idea of collaboration or coworkers, and then I also keep getting this idea of changing workplaces, almost like you'll get offered, like there's a job opening up at such and such branch, do you want to go there? And you're just really like, ooh, I don't know. You're going to be almost resistant to the move. You're going to be almost resistant to the move. For those of you guys who are in the military, it's like a deployment or a TDY, a change of duty station. It's something like that. But you're going to make a choice with this Temperance card. You're going to have self-control, and you're going to realize that I need to make the choice that's for my greatest and highest good. If you're ever having a problem with how to make a choice that's for your greatest and highest good, the answer is don't make a choice right away. Sit with it and figure out which brings you the most peace, and you can talk to spirit to help you figure that out. If not, you can really you can write it down in a journal with the pros and cons, but you can write it down in a journal. Just write down in one word or one phrase that represents one idea on one page, and then the other on a different page you can write down the opposite, the other choice that you need to make. And you can just sit with it staring at you in almost like a meditative sort of trance, and then release it, and then pick up the other one, and then sit with it and let it stare at you, and then which of those two made you feel more at peace, happy, joyful, all the good feels. That's the choice. That's the choice, and that's for your greatest and highest good. Yeah, this is the King of Swords is coming up. This is a choice that's coming up, but you're going to make the one that's I'm getting man of action. You're going to make the choice, and it's going to be non-emotionally led, and it's going to work out for your greatest and your highest good. Don't worry about this hiccup that's coming in your near future. You're prepared for it now. You've always been prepared for it, and it's just only going to turn right back around and give you full fulfillment. Okay? All right. Okay, so next up is Libra. Thank you, Virgo. Guys, if you've made it this far, don't forget to like and subscribe. Put your sign that you're watching for down below. Interaction with the videos helps me grow. Okay. All right, so let's see. We are at 106.33. 106.33, Libra. Making our way in the world today means giving it all you got. Wouldn't you like to get away? Cheers. All right, the cheers song is popping up for you, Libra. Okay, let's cleanse the space. Thank you, Spirit. All right, we're doing Libra now. Libra, help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Libras tuning in, or cross-watchers. Hey, thank you for continuing to watch the other signs. Should anything weird or, like, I don't know, negative pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it here. I don't want it on me, and I don't want it on the viewer. Okay, Libra. Current energy for Libra, please. Current energy for Libra, thank you. We got the Justice card in reverse. We got the Four of Pentacles in the upright and the Six of Wands. You felt like as if somebody just took advantage of you. And so you're really just currently trying to regain control, take control. But you're still feeling like, I'm getting like topsy-turvy. You're still feeling like as if a bit imbalanced. In the future, though, you do have the Six of Swords, which is good. You're moving forward and moving on, and you're really trying to take perspective. So that's good. So it's transitioning great for you, Libra. Let's see, why is it that we got the Justice in reverse, please, Spirit? Oh, so you were having trouble making, like I'm having trouble talking right now, making a decision, making a choice. Do I stay here in this place that I know, or do I move forward? Do I stay here in this place of stability, or do I move to someplace new, start all over again? That's what it is. And maybe it was because you felt like somebody was mishandling you, right? Okay, so why do we have the Four of Pentacles for their current energy? For the Libra, please. Just really trying to regain control over it. What did the... Okay, hold on. Scratch that. What did the Libra decide to do? Spirit. What did the Libra decide to do? Hold on, so I got the Five of Wands with the Page of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles, you decided to move towards what was going to serve you best. I'm hearing like shine, 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 so that you can shine in a place that's going to be more materially, gonna like basically pay you more, or give you more. Hold on. Stability. You were having a hard time trying to figure out which way you should go because you didn't have an opportunity presented to you at the time, but then an opportunity presented itself to you. And then you were worried on if you should even go towards the opportunity because you were worried about like how much chaos it would cause in your life. You were worried about what other people were going to think. You were worried about losing. But now you're like, okay, I'm regaining a sense of control back over. It looked like, so you chose yourself. You chose the road less traveled. You chose yourself. You went to a place within, a place called home within, and you're finding security. Now, ooh, you're starting a new chapter in life, a completely new chapter. Yeah, you had to move. Like you literally had to move with this world card. The world card is the travel card, to find success. You got the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Why? What are you feeling upset about? What are you feeling upset about? Ooh. It's not all that you thought it was going to be. And I got this wanted to show up at the bottom of the deck, the Page of Pentacles. It's not all that you thought it was going to be. This is Spirit saying you have to be patient. It's all going to come together. I like to reference quote Willy Wonka, "A million pieces take a long time to come together." That's the million pieces of this new chapter. It's all good, Libra. It's all good. It's you regaining control. It's you starting a new chapter. You travel to this new whatever it is. You're hesitating to say this is all good in the hood. You're hesitating to say that because you haven't seen you put all your eggs in one basket and you haven't seen the full return on your investment. But don't worry, because there's good things coming towards you. Like this is love. This is spiritual growth. This is opportunities. This is emotional stability. And it's going to slowly make its way to you with this Knight of Pentacles. You're being asked to have faith and to have trust. The 6 of Swords in your future is, I mean, I barely need to get clarity on it, but the 6 of Swords in your future is really just saying like, if there's a healing coming towards you and there's calmer waters coming towards you. Your journey is not over. It's only just begun. You're going to have to make some cuts. You're going to have to make some cuts, it's saying. I'm getting depressed for you a lot. You're struggling with sadness, Libra. But then I got second chance. This movement forward is a second chance, a new lease. A new lease on life. I got running. Why do you give me? Were you running from something? Oh, you feel like as if that's the depression. You really feel like as if it's not going to work out for you. Like you're cursed some way, somehow. What do you have for the Libras? Please help me for their greatest and highest good. What message do you have for the Libras? What message do you have for the Libras for their greatest and highest good? freedom. Ooh, King of Pentacles. Ooh, we got a King of Pentacles coming towards you. Hold up. I asked Spirit, I said, what do you have coming towards the Libras for their greatest and highest good? And they came up with freedom, a release of the past. If you look at this woman in this boat, she's got all of her burdens, her thoughts, her negative thoughts with her, the people that stabbed her in the back, all that energy still with her. She's moving, but she's still got all of this ish with her. This is the 10 of Swords. This is you releasing that ish and you finding your freedom. When I ask, what else do you have coming towards the Libra? It says that there is a Knight of Water coming towards you. This is somebody that's trustworthy. This is somebody that is emotionally stable, emotionally intelligent. Give me more, please. This is a wish come true. No, you need to get out of your head. You are not cursed, Libra. If you were cursed, the cards that were coming out when I asked for your greatest and highest good, the cards would just be like, it is what it is. But that's not what the cards are saying, Libra. In no way, shape, or form. I'm trying to figure out which. Let's get a love situation card for the Libras. Since we're doing all signs, I'm not gonna go all crazily in because we still have some more signs that we have to do for today. But if you're interested in a personal reading, my information is down below. Need to take time out to be on your own for a little bit. Hey, so that's that depression that you need to work out of. Right now, you, Libra, are in this position of feeling lack. Why me? Woe is me. This happened to me. This happened to me. This person neglected me. This person did me wrong, blah, blah, blah. You need to get out of that mindset, okay? Because Spirit wants you to feel nourished, to feel happy, to feel loved. That's why you're getting these aces, this Ace of Cups and so on and so forth that you got earlier. That's why you got this new opportunity. What you think God just told you to move? It wasn't going to pay for you to get there, meaning like pay you in happiness? I bet you thought that. That's probably why the depression keeps coming up a lot. You got to get out of that mindset because right now what's happening is a purposeful pause that is orchestrated by the divine to get you to release and to get out of this darkness, this dark cloud. I'm picturing like a cloud that's raining on you, you know, like the cartoons do. Get out of that, and what's on the other end is this release and this King of Cups. Oof, I love it for you. I love it for you. Okay, so don't forget to sit down in a sense of gratitude and a sense of prayer and in a energy of meditation. That's going to help you release. Find who in the hell you are. Remember that spark that you came down here to earth with, this little light of mine. You're going to let it shine, and you need to let it shine. All right, moving forward. Thank you, Libra. Now we're hitting the Scorpios. 1814. All right. Scorpios. Cool. Hey, Scorpios. I don't know who put baby in the corner. I'm channeling Dirty Dancing for the Scorpios. Of course, I would be channeling Dirty Dancing for the Scorpios, right? Oh my goodness. All right, Spirit, we're going towards the Scorpios, although you already know that. Help me deliver a clear and concise message for the Scorpios, for their greatest and highest good. Should anything negative pop up, I'm not taking it. Should anything negative pop up, return that immediately back to sender. I don't want it here, I'm not taking it. I don't want it here, I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. It was a Hermit card in reverse that kept trying to show up for you, Scorpios. You trying to rush out of something? You trying to rush out of something? You have to understand that this full moon in Scorpio, it's not going to let you rush out of shoot. It's not going to let you rush out. I don't know if my voice changed or what, but I can't hear out of my right ear now. So that's interesting. The Two of Wands in reverse wanted to come out. Before I actually lay the cards out, these flippers are telling a story. You're ready to come out of something prematurely. Almost like the fool, like you have no plan, you don't know which way to go, you don't know which way is up. You're not feeling stable within yourself, within your thoughts. I said almost like the fool, and it came out in reverse. It says too hasty. Oh, that's your recent past though, so that's good because you were being a little bit too much in your recent past. You didn't have much forethought, you didn't have much planning with whatever it is, but you got this judgment card in the upright for your current energy. In the future energy though, you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Let's figure that out. All right, I had to drink some water and get a new cough drop. Okay, so the Fool in the reverse. Rushing out of something, no plan. Can you tell me more about this Fool in reverse, please, for the Scorpio? For the Scorpios, please. Fool in reverse. We got the High Priestess in the upright. I just heard God is trying to tell you something. From the color purple. Something stopped you right in your tracks. Ooh. You weren't trying to rush out of something, you were trying to rush into something. And then something stopped you right in your tracks. And then it comes out the Lovers in reverse. Okay. You had the blinders on, those love goggles, the love glasses, or whatever they call them, heart-shaped, heart-tinted glasses, whatever it is. Love is blind. And then you got like this boom hit, like from the divine, like goosh, goosh. Your eyes, yeah, you had your eyes widened. A realization, like it just hit you, boom. And then it's something with this Lover's card in reverse. And then you got the Magician in reverse. You had a false start in a relationship just recently. You thought this was the one. You weren't even sold the royal oats. What do they call it? In Coming to America, you were just trying to dip in. You weren't even paying attention to your own boundaries. You were just doing what to do. No discipline, no nothing. And you got stopped in your tracks somehow. You were out of control, Scorpio. Huh? I say out of control with this Magician card, and then the Four of Pentacles comes up with it, which is a card that can mean control. Ooh, taking advantage of somebody else. And now I got the Six of Swords in the upright. And then, so this is like the whole play out of this relationship. And now you're like almost wanting to go back and revisit something you effed up, Scorpio. The Judgment in the upright, please, for Scorpio. You're looking for forgiveness. You want some sort of renewal of this relationship. Ooh, but you're insecure about it. You don't think it's gonna happen. With the Queen of Cups, with the Knight of Wands in reverse, you're not taking any. You're dragging ass, Scorpio. You're not taking any action because you don't know if you're going to be seen pure of heart, is what I'm hearing. If your intentions are going to be recognized, but you still want to. You still want something to work out. You're still wanting this to work out. You want to be seen different. You didn't show your true colors I don't know if you were hiding who you really are from this person, or if you were trying to be somebody else and it wasn't. I'm still getting this idea of you were wearing some sort of mask, but I don't know if you were trying to hide your good virtues or your not so good virtues. Either way, you just weren't presenting honestly. You feel trapped. You're definitely captivated by this person that you want to move back towards. You feel lonely. Yeah, you were dishonest and deceptive. And you know it, Scorpio, you know it. You know you were being dishonest. You're clinging on to this other person's energy like crazy. In your future position, you have the Queen of Cups in the reverse. You're not going to take any initiative to what, Spirit? The Scorpio is not going to take any initiative to what? Oof. You have bookends, almost fools in reverse, full in reverse bookends. Your recent past and your recent future is almost like the same card, bookending. No plan, just erratic a little bit. Suffocating in love. I got the Chariot is coming forward. I got the Page of Wands and then the Chariot. And then the Empress. You don't really have a plan, but you really want to go back towards this person. I've got two cards that if you were able to see the cards, they'd be headed back towards this energy of the past. And you really want to start something new. This Hermit card at the bottom here is telling me, though, that what you really need to be doing is some introspection. Some introspection. Some introspection is drawing near. I was just looking at my notes. It's drawing near. Almost like as if there's going to be some sort of blockage on purpose, from divinely guided blockage. And that might be what this Chariot card is. And that might also be what this Empress is. It's like you're going to be divinely guided to work on you. You're going to be divine. I just heard, you're going to be the divinely guided to work on you, fool. All in love, yes. Yeah, you need to, yeah. This is the Death card. Endings. Endings. You got to end the way that you're presenting yourself, Scorpio. I'm being drawn to a deck I haven't pulled out all day. So hold on. So now I'm doing a reading for Scorpio. I'm doing a reading for Scorpio. Hold on, guys. I'm being drawn to this just for you. You have some advice to give to the Scorpios tuning in. So what is it that you want to say? You're gonna have to, I'm being told that you're gonna have to take the lead in this leadership in your life to torch the old. Torch the old. As soon as I say torch, look, this pops out. Surrender. It's not surrender, it's survival. You've been surrendering to the way that you've been presenting yourself in the world, because that's how you've been able to survive until now. Something happened to you in the past that was painful. And so in order to survive, you had to change. That's what I was saying, like at the very beginning, I was saying, like, you're presenting yourself in a way that seems it's not quite true to your true nature. And it's almost like you had to develop that as a survival technique. Until now, though, I'm hearing. Until now. Why, Spirit? Yeah, you got to do the inner work. Inner work, introspection. You got to plant new seeds. How are you going to be able to do it? Through support. You have to forgive yourself, number one. You need it. The 4 is the Emperor, so you need to take a little leadership, and you need to, from leadership, that's you saying and knowing when it's time to ask for help. That's where the support is. You're probably looking at having to put your pride away, and in order to find freedom from all this, from the survival technique that you've had to adapt, is maybe therapy, is maybe finding spirituality, finding a life coach, finding a life coach. None of this is meant to judge, Scorpio. We all go through stuff, and this is just your story right here and right now. But I'm going to pull a couple of cards. Let's say Scorpio does take leadership over their own lives and figures out how to show up differently, show up more authentically to themselves. Greatest and highest good. What's going to show up for the Scorpio's future? What's going to show up for the Scorpio's future? Greatest and highest good. Balance. You're going to feel like a child again. You have to, this all happened in childhood. So this is literally none of your fault. You're going to have to heal those child wounds. You're going to find healing in those child wounds. And then you see all those butterflies, it's a rebirth. And then you're going to show back up. You've always been good looking, Scorpio, but you're going to show right back up good looking. But this time you're going to be more like magnetic than you've ever been before. So do the inner work, Scorpio. You've got support all around you in the form of angels, in the form of ancestors. You got support all around you. So definitely ask for support. Pick up the phone if you need to, and call that hotline. But you got this, Scorpio. All right, thank you. So moving on to Sagittarius. 32 on the dot. Let's just do 132. Sagittarius. Man, I can't wait to get over it. I'm telling you guys, if y'all would have heard me yesterday, boy, I tell you what. Okay, Sag, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. Doing an energy check-in for you. Hopefully you saw at least the beginning. Oh, I got the Page of Pentacles in the reverse for you that wanted to jump out, but we're not ready yet, okay? Even though Spirit and the cards know that I am going to be drawing for Sagittarius. Let's protect. We always protect first. Help me deliver, Spirit, thank you. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Sagittarius or cross-watcher that's tuning in right now. Should anything negative or just weird pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it here. I don't want it on my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. That said, Spirit, help me, lead me, guide me. Let's deliver a message for the Saggies. I love you guys. I'm very heavy Sagittarius in my chart. Very heavy Sagittarius in my chart. Very, very heavy fire, Aries, Sagittarius, a lot of masculine throughout my chart. So I love you guys. Have a very good connection. Okay, Sagittarius. 3 cards. Thank you. Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Judgment card in the upright, and the Ace of Swords in the upright. Queen of Pentacles in reverse is telling me that you haven't really been taking initiative. You've been standing still. You've been standing still a lot. And I'm not talking about like with like work and stuff. Sagittarius, I feel like y'all always take care of that house, which is like your work and your creativity and stuff. And I'm talking about behind closed doors. You've been literally just standing still, suffocating from a love connection. Overly dependent on others. Oof. You got your energy attached outside of you, don't you? Yeah, you're finding your joy outside of you. In your recent past, that's what you were doing. Finding your joy outside of you. In your current energy though, it's almost like as if you're getting an awakening, had an epiphany, an aha moment, and you're like, wait a second, hold on. How you're letting it go. Let it go, let it go. Not that I could normally sing, but it's even worse. I know how people always do, like, what would be your one superpower if you could have a superpower? And people are like, I'd be invisible, or I'd run really fast, or I'd be super strong. My superpower would be singing. Like, give me a Mariah Carey mixed with an Anita Baker mixed with an Ashanti voice any day, and I got you. That's what I want my superpower to be. So you're releasing. You're right now. You're just like, you know what? I'm ready for something new. I'm tired of looking back in the past. Okay, cool. So check this out. So here goes your future position is an ace. You got the Ace of Swords, which is finding victory over that. If that's what you're manifesting currently right now, Sagittarius, the victory is in the near future. Come on, Sag. Don't stand in your own way. Don't stand in your own way. What's the setback for, please, Spirit? What's the setback? Lacking cooperation. Hold on. You know what I think is funny on a healing journey? It's not funny, haha, but it's like more like ironic. Is that as you're healing, you start like, feeling good. You start like letting go of old energies. You start realizing who in the hell you are, showing up different. And then like the one night or those couple of nights or that one bad week, your energy just gets all discombobulated and you start feeling lonely or depressed or sad. And then that's when you immediately go back to the past. Ooh, my goodness, excuse me. That was crazy. I apologize, but that was a release of your energy. So I'm sorry. Yeah, I just released some negative energy. When you're channeling and you're doing stuff like this, it's like release of the bullshit that just basically came out. You're wanting to release the bullshit, but you just you keep getting caught in this web. You keep getting caught in some sort of web. Sagittarius, please. You keep getting opportunities, though. Divine is giving you opportunities to snap out of it. Embrace courage. So, is this a waterfall? It is a waterfall. Oh, this is a cave. Oh, Valley of the Shadows, Sagittarius. Once again, you are being called to do the shadow work. Remember, this Scorpio season is really going to churn up the things that you've been attached to, the things you've been fixated on, the things that you've been running away from. It's really going to churn that up, and it's going to say, okay, how do you want to show up in this? What's for your greatest and highest good, Sagittarius? What? I'm not moving. This is Scorpio season to you. I'm not moving. This new moon is saying, I'm not moving until you go within. You go deep within the valley of the shadow, and you do the shadow work. You're so used to Sagittarius, you're so used to kind of like, kind of charming your way, like out of like situations, like, you know how to play the game, but this isn't your game. This is Spirit's game. This is the universe's game, Sagittarius. And so you're being asked to step within the valley of the shadows. Here are fears to be faced, and the courage is forged in dimly lit paths. That has a lot to do with the moon card. I'm getting real moon card vibes off of this. Like, this is the idea of you don't know exactly which way to go because the sun isn't shining on the path. So what is your choice? You got to sit there and you got to create a plan. You got to create a way to show up for when the sun does actually come out and illuminate your path. You got to do the work. You gotta, if you ever go camping, if you've ever, a Sagittarius, okay, if you've ever been camping though, Sag, or just outside at night, like you know, it comes alive. The nighttime comes alive. You hear, especially when you go camping, you can hear everything. And it's scary. But you have to go through that in order for the sun to come out on the other end the next day to illuminate what you thought. Somebody recently said this. What you thought was like a person standing in the corner of your room at night. Once you turn the light on, you realize, oh, it's just your chair, and you put your coat, and you forgot you put your coat on there. So you thought that it was, you know, somebody coming towards you. It can play tricks on you, this idea of, you know, when you start feeling a little bit sad, start feeling a little bit depressed, it's your mind playing tricks on you that's saying, no, you don't have to feel this way. Let's look back in the past when somebody made you feel a little bit better, or you were able to take advantage of somebody and that made you feel a little bit better. It's your mind playing tricks on you. Where you don't need to be is in the past. Where you need to be is in the present, and what you need to be doing is working on you. Sagittarius. Let's get some more cards for Sag. Energetically, what's moving towards Sagittarius? Thank you. Prosperity with prosperity with the Four of Wands and the Hermit. What in the bloop 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 did I say, Sagittarius? And I shuffled. This time of you going back and forth with your energy and being wishy-washy with your energy, it will be over. It'll be over as soon as you put in the work. It'll be over as soon as you put in the work. You are a divine masculine, Sagittarius. My gosh. You want to know why I'm frustrated? Because I'm a divine, hopefully I didn't mess up because I'm a divine feminine, and the divine feminines out here are waiting for the divine masculines to wake up and to heal so you can match us. Another coughing fit, so that you can match us energetically, Sagittarius. Divine wants you to heal from this. What is going to come forward for the Sag? What is going to come forward towards the Sag to help for the greatest and highest good? What is going to come towards the Sag to help them heal for the greatest and highest good? Support and protection. Do you see those flowers at the bottom? You're going to be able to build new, create new. Resilience. It's going to take determination. What's on the other end? What's on the other side of this, please? Spirit, what's on the other side of this for the Sagittarius? What's on the other side? Can't make it up. Renewal. A new cycle. A rebirth. Oh, praise God. Sagittarius, I've been reading for you guys for a while now, and this is exactly what you need, is a renewal and a rebirth. Okay. I'm being told to give you guys a hug. Oh, that's too many. That's too many hugs. Come on, keep it short and simple for the Sag. Oh, maybe my ego got in the way. Maybe you were supposed to get all of those hugs. A lot of hugs. A lot. Quiet time. It's all confirmation. Can you see it? No? It's focusing on my face. It's focusing on my face. But what it really needs to be doing is focusing on her face. Quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and to contemplate. That's your message, Sag. Look, I don't make it up. I don't. I really don't. It's what the cards say. It's up to you. You have free will. How are you gonna move forward? How are you gonna navigate through this stage, this time, this chapter? Because what you got on the other end, I mean, if you're a divine masculine, let me tell you something. This age of Aquarius is gonna do you right. It's going to. You're gonna find a divine feminine match. You're going to live in prosperity and abundance with balance and equilibrium. It's wish fulfillment, but you have to do the work first, Sag. All right, as charming as you are, it is time to go. All right, thank you, Sag. Moving forward to the Capricorns. 4453. 4453. Hold on, guys. You know I gotta do it here because it would be a if I had to do this after the video. All right, Capricorn. Thank you for joining me here on Infinite Light. Guys, if you're still watching, if you're a cross watcher and you've made it this far, put a purple heart down below. If you're a cross watcher and you're watching, you made it this far, or you just made it this far, put a purple heart down below. Okay, Capricorn. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Capricorns tuning in. Okay, hold on. Thank you, Spirit. Should anything negative pop up, immediately return that back to center. I don't want it here. I don't want it in my household, and I don't want it on the viewer. What I was going to say, Capricorn, is every time I tune into you guys, I always get the Joker. Why so serious? I don't know why I always get the Joker, guys. Leave me alone. This ain't no joke, though. Let's see. Capricorn, what do we got? 3 cards. Here we go. We got the 8 of Cups in reverse. We got the 5 of Wands in the upright. And then we got the Judgment in the reverse. Capricorn, you are going through some ish. And you've been going through some ish. Whew. You left something, but you left an emotional, unstable something. No, you haven't left. It's almost like you want to leave. Something that's leaving you just like feeling just like super tired. I'm tired of the BS. I'm so tired of it. Like, can we just work together? That's how you are right now. Like, you're just like, can we just work together? Like, we're always fighting. We're always arguing. Like, this isn't a competition. Like, we're partners here. Like, you're saying like, I'm your wife. I'm not your enemy. I'm your husband. I'm not your enemy. Okay. So give me more about this current 5 of Wands, please, Spirit. Thank you. Capricorn. You just want a fresh start. You're ready for this Wheel of Fortune. You got the Ace of Pentacles. You're ready for this Wheel of Fortune that you keep hearing about to turn into your favor. You're ready to feel secure in your own home. You got the King of Swords in the upright for you, Capricorn. This is you taking action. You're like, that's it. That's it. You're like slicing through the bullshit. Like, zing, I'm done. I get this idea of drawing a line in the sand, and you say, if you're with me, come over here. If you're not, stay over there, and putting up some real solid boundaries. I got the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. This is a inertia. This is you, like, you have like all this energy, but it's bottled up and it's not going anywhere. Like, I almost wonder if this is you saying, that's it. I'm gonna draw a line and I'm gonna give an ultimatum. Ooh, the World card. All you have to do is take action, Capricorn, and you can have a new beginning. Is it going to be in this connection, please, Spirit? Is it going to be in this connection, or are they going to travel towards something new? It's whatever in the you want, Capricorn. So basically, Spirit is saying, whichever road it is that you choose, it's already paved for you. There's already players, there's already obstacles, there's already wins, there's already lulls. It's all paved for you, whichever way you want to go. Let me get more on this Judgment in the reverse. Because you're refusing to make a decision. Remember I said inertia? Like, you're just like, I know what that feels like. I know exactly what that feels like. I know exactly what that feels like. You're thinking about it. You're really thinking about it, Capricorn. Sometimes you're, especially with this Magician card, sometimes you're like even like imagining like, what would life be if I just cut it loose? If I just cut this dead weight loose, what would life be like? How grand would it be? Ooh, but I see the Strength card in your future. Using your courage and your power. Oh, yes. I see you regaining yourself back, Capricorn. You said, I'm not here for this bullshit anymore. Whew. What'd I say? I'm not here for this bullshit anymore. Okay, all right. Let it go. I like this energy of let it go because it's for your, it sounds like it's for your greatest and your highest good. And this World card is, you know, a new chapter in life coming towards you. Like I said, there's two paths. You can either stay and start a new cycle, or you can move towards your greatest and your highest good. Small steps. Small steps. That's all it's going to take. I put it, and it landed between your present energy and your future energy. All it's going to take for you to get into this future of moving on and stepping into this sense of security within yourself is you taking small steps towards that goal. Small wins, the small triumphs, the everyday victories, celebrate them. Because there's going to be times when you're like, am I doing enough? You have to remember that you always have been enough, Capricorn. Release and renew. Embrace the flow of letting go to welcome renewal, Capricorn. Allow new energies to step into your path. And a new energy doesn't necessarily mean somebody, right? Because it's not always the answer to get over somebody is to get under somebody. The new energy can be you finding your strength. Ooh, finding your strength. I'm going to get one more card for Capricorn, please. Oh, there we go. That was quick. Oh, two cards. Beginnings. You have a new beginning. It's a good time to start a new beginning. So stop wasting time. Stop wasting time in something that's dead end. Find your true passion. Find your true self. Capricorn, that is your reading. Spirit is telling you to move towards your greatest and highest good. All right, Capricorns, thank you so very much. Moving on to Aquarius. Boop, 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 boop. All right, let me clear these cards. Why it is that I decide to use all of these different cards. I don't know if I decided, but it's definitely helping me tell a story. Okay, moving on. We're at Aquarius 5312. 5312. Okay, Aquarius, welcome to Infinite Light. My name is Shawnee. I hope you at least watch the very beginning of the video so you can understand why it is that I'm doing this energy check-in. Okay, Spirit, thank you very much. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to Aquarius, the Aquarians tuning in. Should anything negative or weird pop up, immediately return it back to sender. I don't want it here. I don't want it in my household. And I don't want it on the viewer. Okay, let's go. Aquarius. Aquarius. Oof. A little bit of loose energy. What? What are you saying, Spirit? There's something loose. There's something loose. There's something loose. Let's see. What is it? For the greatest and highest good of the Aquarius, please. Here we go. You got the Queen of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles in the reverse. You got the Strength in the reverse. And you got the Moon in reverse. The something loose is you. Holding on by a thread. Okay, hold on just 1 second, because I need to cough. All right, I'm back. So the something loose is you. Is what did I mean by that, or what did spirit mean by that? It's recently you were feeling yourself like is it your energy? The energy around you is just real. I'm getting like unstable. I'm getting a lot of like fogginess, like walking around in the fog, like a heavy mist, like something like that, like one of those movies. Unsure what is in front of you. Are you standing right in front of you? You can't see. You couldn't see. I'm getting this real like big like attachment to money in your recent past. Let's see here. Past, Aquarius. Justice in reverse. You just okay. So you in the recent past you felt like as if I'm getting like as if you were just walking in a fog. You couldn't see anything around you and nobody could see you. You were just like literally in like a funk. I'm getting all like look bad, smell bad, feel bad, like that whole sort of idea. You felt like as if your whole like everybody was against you, Aquarius. And it's just all been so unjust. You have in your current energy, you have the 8 of, I'm sorry, I was going to say the 8 of Pentacles in reverse, but this is the Strength card in reverse. It's the 8. Still not necessarily standing in your power. I've seen an energy like this before. I have embodied an energy like this before, like where in one of my early relationships, I was always like, we were always arguing, and so I got like, it wasn't a positive relationship at the time, so I got like labeled as like a nag. And so I said to myself, okay, well, in my next relationship, I'm not going to be a nagger. I'm not going to nag my husband if he's doing something wrong or something I don't like. And what that actually led to was me being way too passive, not having healthy boundaries, not speaking up for myself. And then because I didn't speak up for myself for so long, it would eventually get to the point where I just blew up because I was just being too passive, to allowing myself to shrink in size. And that's what I'm getting from you right now. Like you just feel like as if, so that it's no longer like there's a fog around you. It's now you just feel little, almost like belittled. And there's a lot of chaos around you still. You went from, but it's like it's moving because it went from a 5 to a 6. So you got the 5 of Wands and then it went to the 6 of Swords. So it's almost like you had like, there was no cooperation. There was a lot of chaos around you. You weren't playing well with others. Others weren't playing well with you. There was a lot of envy somewhere around you. There's a lot of envy somewhere around you. Green envy. A lot of envy around you. And towards you and you towards others, almost like I see you kind of like peeking over the fence, like what y'all got over there, because over here IDK, I don't know, but you're trying to move on. You're trying to make an exit plan, move towards calmer waters. In your future position, you've got the moon in reverse. Almost feeling stuck and confused about stability, about success, about family, about relationships. like you had an idea of how relationships were supposed to work, and so now you're like really confused about like, wait, is that not how they're supposed to work? Yeah, you're like you're in flux. You're just like constantly like, your mind is like literally like this, like it's a never ending. I'm getting like the never ending story, like the song. It's like never ending. Like you're always like churning. You're just like really too much in here and in your feels. What energy do you have moving towards Aquarius? What energy do you have moving towards Aquarius, please? You got the Ace of Cups, which is a great energy to have moving towards you. There is a way for you to calm it all down. I just had a card. There is a way for you to calm it all down, and that's through focusing in on centering yourself and using your intuition, allowing God and the universe to actually talk to you. This is a creative. This is the Page of Fire. This is being creative about how you tackle things now. I'm still getting this sort of like, I keep looking off to the side, like, I don't know if you have to keep your eyes peeled, if you have to always watch your back, keep your head on a swivel right now. That's what you feel. You can, and you have the ability within you, Aquarius, to move forward in a very motivated sort of way towards fulfillment, a full fulfillment of your life, a full fulfillment of your life. It's talking about faith. Remember I was talking about earlier, like you need to like center. You gotta center yourself. For Aquarius, wishes come true. Look at this. You got the Star card twice, 2 different decks. Your wish is being granted, but it may not come the way you expected it. No worries, it's just what you needed. Okay, I get it. So you, wow. So this is pretty powerful. You had this idea of how your life was going to turn out. And you've worn so many masks throughout your life thus far in order to match the situation. And it always led to demise. It always led to chaos. It always led to having to release. It always led to grief. It always led to pain. It always led to feeling stuck a little bit. But your current energy is moving you towards calmer water. And you said a long time ago, this is how my life is, like almost like this idea of like a little kid picking out their wedding dress, picking out their cake, like with their friends when they're playing. Like, when I get married, I'm gonna have a 5-tier cake, and it's gonna have light blue and pink, and it's gonna have flowers all over the place. And I'm gonna have a Lisa Frank wedding dress, like stuff like that. And we're gonna have 2 kids and a dog and a cat and a hamster. And here you are in the here and now, and you're like, that didn't work, that didn't work, that didn't work. That's never gonna work. I'm never gonna get my 5-tier cake. I'm never gonna get my Lisa Frank wedding cake. I'm never gonna get my dog, my cat, and my hamster, and my kids. I'm never gonna get that. But Spirit is saying it's okay, because we have other things in store for you. I need to get more in your future. What's gonna happen energetically for the Aquarius in the future? What's going to happen energetically for the Aquarius in the future, please? Thank you. A creation of something new. Look at that, the Empress energy. I'm getting this. Oh, we got the Hierophant that wanted to jump out in the middle of the day. A new way of being. It doesn't have to be the way that you thought it was going to be when you were a little kid in order for you to be happy. a new way of being, a new way of living, a new reality. This is the Three of Pentacles. Yeah, a new collaboration. New. The Emperor. Structure, leadership, strength. Oh, there's a lot of new coming towards you. Your future is paved with this very balanced energy with the Empress and the Emperor. It could also even be a divine connection with the divine feminine and the divine masculine. It could be a higher level of commitment. The Hierophant wanted to come out. The Three of Pentacles is here. And the Three of Pentacles is in between the Empress and the Emperor. The Strength card is having the courage to actually see it come to fruition. Aquarius. So it could mean a new connection with a new divine feminine or a new divine masculine, depending on who I'm reading for. Tell me more about this connection. I got the Queen of Wands. This is you really like feeling good about it. I got the Awakening card, which is you having, like, you really having a new idea, a new lease on life. You're waking up to the fact that things don't have to happen the way that you thought they were going to happen. Mainly because Lisa Frank doesn't make wedding dresses anymore. I don't know if she ever did. It doesn't have to be a Lisa Frank wedding dress. And I'm saying wedding dresses because I'm a girl and I wear wedding dresses. Not all girls wear wedding dresses, but I'm the type of girl that does. So I'm just talking from my own experience to use that as an example for you guys, but it doesn't have to look the way that you were thinking it was going to look. Your life and the universe and God and so on and so forth has a way of surprising. It has a way of giving you new opportunities. It has a way of giving you new insight so that you can say, you know what? This isn't a 5-tier cake, but I don't really have that big of a circle anymore of friends. So this 2-tier cake is going to do just perfect, you know, for this new, for the Hierophant popped out again. Yeah, new idea, new ways of presenting yourself, of being presented, of living in life. Okay, Aquarius, you got this, my babies. You got this, my babies. If you're interested in a private reading, my information is down below, okay? We're going to move on to Pisces. Okay, Pisces, hold still. Pisces, welcome to Infinite Light. This is your reading. Help me deliver a clear and concise message to the Pisces tuning in right now. Should anything negative or just weird pop up, immediately return that back to sender. I don't want it here. I don't want it in my household. And I don't want it on the viewer. All right, what do we have for your greatest and your highest good? For the Pisces, please, Spirit. Thank you. One more for the Pisces. All right, Pisces. We got the 4 of Cups in the reverse. We got the 2 of Wands in the reverse. And then we got the Lovers in at the end, towards your future. Okay, so you were recently kind of just in your feels, recovering from past drama, from past heartache. And so recently you said, I'm done with that. I'm going to move past this because I have so much life and love to give. Okay. Yet you got this in your current energy. You got this 2 of Wands in reverse. Like you don't know yet what that looks like. You don't know yet what that looks like. And I'm getting a little sense of worry about the decision that you're about to make, that you want to make. Like, is it going to be the right decision? Am I going to be approaching this with my greatest and highest good, or am I just doing it because something? Tell me more about this 2 of Wands. Spirit is saying, no, you're heading in the right direction. You do have some illusions about what the reality of your situation is. And you're not going to get a return on your investment right away, but something is coming. You got the Two of Cups in the reverse. I think that you had your eyes set on a particular person, and Spirit is saying, hey, look over here. It's this person that you're supposed to be with this Wheel of Fortune, which leads into this Lover's card. Not only is this Lover's card maybe potentially saying, here's a new relationship for you, Pisces. It could also say, here's your strength back. Here's you showing up as your true, authentic self. Here's you connecting with your greatest and your highest good and actually being the person that you were meant to be a long, long time ago. Finding a relationship with that person, healing old wounds. It could be all of that, all inclusive. With this Wheel of Fortune, it's turning in your favor. A turn towards destiny. So if it wasn't that, hey, not that person, stop looking at that person, it's this person over here. If it's not that, it's, hey, stop looking at that person. You need to be looking at yourself. Hi, how are you, Pisces? And I'm I don't know, the universe or a higher energy is like, hi, Pisces. I'm so glad you came to join us. We're so ready for you to actually explore who you really are and your purpose here on during this lifetime on the planet right now. We're here to help you realize that and come up with a new version of yourself, a healed version of yourself. So it's one of those two things. Tell me more about this Lover's card, please. There's something that you're avoiding with the Lover's card. Focus too much on something. You're focused too much on what? You're in your head. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I'm not here for that. I'm not here for love. Really, Pisces? You've almost like that's it. I'm gonna give up. No. Yeah. I'm just gonna give up on love. I'm focusing on healing. I'm focusing on growing out of the pain. Yet you get the Ten of Cups, which is a stable family life in your future, Pisces. So let's ask, what is this energy of love moving towards Pisces? What is this energy of love moving towards Pisces, please, Spirit? What was once your reality does not mean that that's going to continue to be your reality, Pisces. I was just led to say that. Moving towards Pisces in love. The Two of Cups. Look at that. Won't he do it? The Two of Cups. You got the Lovers and the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, Pisces. Come on. You are deserving. Yeah, and then you got the Ten of Swords. So you got the Ten of Swords in the reverse in one point, and then you got the Ten of Swords in the upright with a different set of cards. There's this idea of you. It's like two things happening at once, all in your favor. You healing and recovering and finding freedom, but then also finding love with someone else. Tell me about this love. We're going to keep it short, Pisces, because we're doing an all signs reading, but if you feel compelled, you can definitely book a personal reading with me, okay? We've got moving on again. Moving on. I'm hearing greener pastures. I'm getting Emerald City. I always get Emerald City and Dorothy and the Wizard of Oz. With this card, I always get it. I always get it with this card. I also see the sun. It's not lost on me that the sun is in the back of this. I call it the Emerald City, even though it's not green. She had the power to be this magnificent being. She had the power to go home and rediscover herself. She had the power to have a voice and move forward her the whole time. Dorothy did. The whole time was always within her. It's super cliche, but that's what I get off of this particular deck when the Six of Swords comes up. You're not in competition with anybody, honey. No. You can move at your own pace. You can do you. Like, who gives a flying F about who you're leaving behind? You do, because you're a Pisces. But you need to stop, and you need to realize that you are worth it. You are worth it, and you are worthy. Because you are the creator of this new. You are the creator of this new. Oof, Ace of Cups. Listen, there's a lot of love coming towards you, towards you guys. There's a lot of love coming towards you guys, Pisces. A lot of love. You know what? I want to pull this heart card for you before we end. We're going to end with a heart card for you. And don't make fun of me with this deck, because it's a different shape. They're heart shaped. They're heart shaped. So they do what they do. They fall all over the place. Hold on. I'm getting them. Hold on, Pisces. All right, you should consider yourself super lucky, because this is the absolute first time I'm doing a reading with these heart-shaped cards. But I was just told to get them. This lover, this love that you're connecting with, what would they say to the Pisces if they could? What would they say to the Pisces if they could? I am scared of getting hurt, so I act like I don't care. So somebody that's gone through a similar situation as you, what would the Pisces say to this person, to this new love, if they could say something? Oof. You are the only one I see. So you already know who this person is, potentially Pisces. You already know who this person is. The person's probably in your energy, or whenever this person does present themselves in your energy, you're like, oh, wow. Enamored is the word that I'm getting. Okay, that's it. Clear the space. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining me. If you made it this far, I'm hearing Black Roses from Trey Songs. Yes, put a black heart and roses down in the comments, okay? Love you guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you next time. Happy new moon in Scorpio. Bye, guys.